I know, I'm on hiatus. But I was thinking about something all week long, and it's something that I wanted to share with you guys. So I decided to just share it right now. I'm on a walk in the park. It's nice and sunny outside, so I figured I would share it. So this is episode 36 of Fearless Fridays. Welcome back to the show. If you don't know what Fearless Fridays is, hop on over to YouTube or my IGTV channel, and you will see 35 more episodes. And if you have watched Fearless Fridays before, thank you so much for watching, and welcome back. So listen, I am currently training for the New York City Marathon. It's my first time ever running a marathon, and I'm in the midst of a 20-week training program. I'm actually in week 6 right now. This is week 6. Today is a rest day for me, so hallelujah. But I've been thinking about how I've been talking about my training runs. As the weeks go on, my training runs get longer and longer. And last week, Sunday, I had a training run that was 12 miles. First time in my life I've ever run 12 miles at one time. And it was hot. If you're in New York, it was hot and muggy and sticky and just gross outside. And so I was talking about, this 12-mile run, and I was telling my coworkers, telling friends, yeah, tomorrow I have to run 12 miles. And I started thinking about how I've been talking about training for this marathon. And every time I talk about it, it's like, yeah, today I had to run 6 miles. Tomorrow I have to run 12 miles. Next week I have to run 15 miles. And I stopped to think about it because I noticed that I kept using the phrase, I have to. I have to run 12 miles. I have to run 6 miles. I have to run 15 miles. And I started thinking, Tryphena, no, you don't have to. First of all, you chose this. You chose to sign up for the marathon. When you were chosen to run it, you chose to accept the challenge. You choose every day to get up and get out and run, no matter how tired you are, whether you feel like it or not, if your body is achy, if you're busy that day, you still get up and you choose to do this training. You have chosen to run this marathon. So it's incorrect of me or kind of counterintuitive, to talk about it in a way as if someone is forcing me to do it by saying, yeah, I have to. Yeah, I have to run 12 miles. Yeah, I have to run 5 miles. Yeah, I have to run 7 miles. I shouldn't be talking about it in that way. And that got me thinking about other times in my life where I have chosen something for myself, but after a while I start talking about it as if someone is forcing me to do it, or as if someone put it upon me. There are a lot of things in our lives that we don't necessarily choose. We don't necessarily choose all the tasks that we have to do at work. We don't necessarily choose all the things, the mundane chores and the things that we have to do in our day-to-day life. We don't necessarily choose those things because we want them, but we still do them. We choose to do them even though we didn't necessarily choose them, if that makes sense. And so I just started thinking, if I change the way I speak about it, I can change the energy around it, I can change my thought process around it, and I can start to enjoy it more. So rather than saying, yeah, tomorrow I have to run 12 miles, or the next day I have to run 15 miles, or yesterday I had to run 6 miles, rather than speaking about it like that, I can choose to say, I'm going to run 12 miles. I choose to run 12 miles. I get to run 12 miles. I'm able to run 12 miles. I can talk about it in so many other ways, or I can phrase it in so many other ways. And I think that builds up more of an enjoyment. It's a reminder that, yes, I chose this. I chose this to challenge myself. I chose this to accomplish something. I chose this to be more fit, or to be stronger. I chose it. No one forced it upon me. No one is forcing me to run a marathon. No one is forcing me to do any of these things. These are all things that I chose. And every day I choose to go out and train and run, no matter how hot it is, no matter how tired I am, no matter what the weather is doing, no matter how my body feels, I still choose to do it. I chose to sign up for the marathon. I chose to take the challenge, and I choose to get up and run every day. So think about that in your own life. What things have you chosen for yourself? And how are you talking about them? Are you talking about them in a way that says, I get to do this, I'm able to do this, I'm strong enough to do this, I chose to do this, or I choose to do this? Or are you talking about it in a way that makes it seem like a chore, makes it seem like someone's forcing you to do it? If you change the way you talk about it and change the way you think about it, you can change your whole experience around it. And it might not seem like such a big thing to say, yeah, I have to do this or I have to do that. But I think we don't recognize how we are kind of subconsciously putting ourselves in a position where we feel forced to do something that we actually chose to do. You know, that dream job that you always wanted, that you finally got. At first, it's like, oh my gosh, I got my dream job. This is amazing. And then after a while, you start to take on parts of that job that you might not necessarily enjoy. And it goes from, oh my gosh, I got my dream job. I'm so excited, to, yeah, I have to do this and I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do that. And your whole energy around what was once your dream job changes. Your whole energy around whatever it is in your life, your whole energy changes based on how you talk about it, based on how you choose to speak about it. So that's something that I want you guys to think about. Like I said, Fearless Fridays is on hiatus, but I just wanted to share that with you guys this week. So yeah, this has been episode 36 of Fearless Fridays. Thank you so much for watching. You can hop on over to YouTube and watch 35 other episodes, or you can also watch them on IGTV. I hope everyone is enjoying their summer. I hope you're on a beach or on a boat or on an island or on a mountain, or just doing something that you enjoy, something that you chose to do. As always, fear stupid, get out in the world, live, love, go, do, be. Happy July, happy August, happy summer, and yeah, think about what you're choosing. Think about it. I will talk to you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.